I just finished watching a video about people tracing AI art and how a way you can tell if people are tracing AI art is if they start the video with the sketch already done or like the line art already done. And I realized that I think that most of my work I have something already started before I start recording because I want to make sure it's good. I think it's going to be good before I start recording. But just so I have like one record of doing something from scratch, I'm gonna draw my current obsession, Matt Berry. I love him. I've been sketching him in my sketchbook, and so I'll like look up a picture of him like this for a reference, and I'll sketch it to my sketchbook, which is really difficult because you're like looking at the screen and then looking down at your physical sketchbook. But I have been working on drawing him, just trying to simplify his shapes, because I love him. I think he's so cute. Okay, so his facial hair is like this. And this is why I don't like record the sketching process because you know that whole phrase, trust the process? That is sketching and the early parts of the art. It's very like, ooh, I just have to keep going and hope it gets better. Like this, his eyebrows do like this shape. This like shape right here. I do this so much when I'm tutoring. I'll like draw arrows for emphasis. That's it. I'll draw arrows just almost randomly. Just like whatever I'm talking about, I tend to emphasize with arrows. Also, Matt Berry like kind of does like squinty eyes when he smiles. His eyes get really small. It should be higher, more in line. So this video that I watched earlier, oh, it's by somebody who I'll put in the the description because I don't remember right now. God, his eyes are so like you can't even actually see where he's looking. Something like that. Yeah, I'll put it in the description, but it's just talking about like how you can tell if even an art process video is based on AI. You know, like I said, it starts with the sketch already there, and then the line art doesn't look like someone who can do like art or someone who does art normally. And yeah, I wanna I wanted to chip in and say, yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, a person who actually does art can tell if someone's faking. A musician can tell if someone is faking playing an instrument, even if the audio is like recorded over, right? You can just look at their hands and tell. It's the same with art. It's the same with a lot of things that kind of require a human touch. AI is getting better and better, which is fucking scary. but I was a math teacher, and it's the same thing with math. I can tell when a student like cheated and used photo math versus actually doing it. I can tell, and I catch them. And maybe there are some that slip through the cracks, but honestly, that's just because I didn't get paid enough to care that much. Okay, and oh, you know what he's missing? He has these like little eye crinkles. And also his nose is kind of like bulbous, like round. Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. I gotta like his smile is okay, I'm working on it. But like stuff like this like fixing phase of drawing, you can just, if you do art, you can just tell. You can just tell when it's like legit or not. There, his mustache needs to be spread more because he's gonna be smiling. I also like working like this, and I feel like an AI person wouldn't, where I try to stay zoomed out as much as possible. I've seen that that's like a art tip that's going around on the internet, I guess. I use traditional mediums first. That's what I did in school a lot. We didn't have as much digital art available. the only speed paints online were all like from Japanese artists. Like there was no one speaking English doing speed paints back then. I remember watching them, and I would watch like speed paints of people doing Vocaloids. Lots of Vocaloid speed paints. Okay, he's really round. He's really round. More round. Like this. And okay, and he has like he always parts his hair here. He always parts his hair here, and it kind of does this. No. I know that this is gonna be long because obviously I'm like trying to do. It's in real time. It's gonna be long because it's in real time. But I mean, that's what art really is. All of my videos so far, I have to speed up like over 1,000% for sure. Over 1,000%. His hair, his head. I'm just doing like a rough shape now, and then I'll refine it after. It's like sometimes I can't keep looking at the picture. Is this part? I can't look away from the picture. Like, if you have ever done anything like by yourself in real life, like actually gone through the motions, I think that you would be able to tell if someone's faking it, or at least have insight on how to tell. That's what I would say, that you'd have insight. You know what to look for. That's absolutely valid. Now, the video was actually about, is it okay to trace AI art, right? Is it okay to trace? And I'm on the side of that. Everyone should be allowed to trace. That really is how some people learn. The part that is obviously bad is if you like try to make money from selling traced AI art, which like also I kind of feel like that's up to the person buying it. Like, do your due diligence if you're gonna buy art, if you're choosing to spend money on like supporting an artist, which is amazing. But, I mean, it's also kind of on you, like, the artist you're going to support. I guess if they're selling AI art really cheap, and you just don't want to do it yourself, I could see that. But you just paid money for something you could have traced yourself. Am I going to draw his little bow tie? No, I'm going to draw him with one of those stupid ascots that he wears as Laszlo. It's always like charmingly off kilter, right? That's part of the ascot. It's like the knot is like over here. And then fucking ascots. Okay. And then these coming out. Yeah, anyone should be allowed to whatever method of practicing works for you best, honestly. I mean, I tell my students, go ahead and use photomath. If you're using it responsibly, use it to check your answers. Use it when you can't find a video of your exact problem and you want the steps for it. Like, use it for practice. Don't try to pass it off as your own work, though, like on a test. Because I can tell. Photomath, back to that. Photomath, how I can tell when it's done by photomath and not by a person. Photomath 1 has a tendency to do mathematical processes that don't make sense. Like changing something to a fraction where you didn't really have to, or rewriting something in a way that you technically can but don't really have to. And all I have to do is ask, why did you do this? And really quickly it will tell you if that person did it honestly or not. And then, like, sometimes the way they represent answers is not how we would write it. Like, photomath will often write things in, I've seen people, like, write answers in set builder notation. And I'll be like, okay, but I want the answer in interval notation. So what is this supposed to be? And then they can't tell me what it is in the correct notation. So it tells me, like, okay, then where did you learn this? And then they'll always say, oh, I watched a YouTube video. That's a really common excuse. People will say, oh, I learned it from a YouTube video and now I don't remember how to do it. I was just copying my notes from the YouTube video, which I do allow notes, because if you take the time to write them, you should get to use them. And then I'll be like, okay, well, if you start from the beginning, can you show me? And someone who doesn't know what they're doing in math, it's gonna be really obvious. Okay. Oh, I'll color the line art later. And we're gonna do it like this. We'll do it the lined color. Bye bye. Bye bye. I didn't make him smiling as much as he is in the picture, did I? Maybe I'll fix that in this part. This is just gonna be a quick sketch anyways. This isn't supposed to be anything. This is just to prove that I guess I do my art, and so that I have another reason to yap, and I haven't put out a video in like a day or two. I've been feeling kind of artistically dry. I think I need to do more like traditional mediums. I tend to find I have a lot more fun with that. I'll leave his hair for last because it's really dark. Okay, so his eyes are more squinty. Yeah. Maybe I'll do his mustache after. Shave it off. Whoa, look at that smolder. Okay, we're just gonna start over. Oh, and he has these. Oh, my phone lit up and I looked at it. God, it's so distracting. I'm hearing more and more schools are just having policies that you can't have your phone with you, and that makes so much sense. It was rare for someone to have a phone when I was in school. It wasn't like no one had phones, but the first couple generations of iPhones, I think. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's so cute. Matt Berry is like my type. I don't know. I have found myself attracted to more than one person who like kind of looks like Matt Berry. Yeah. I just love a dark-haired dad bod man. Okay. I'll probably like lessen these teeth after, because God, teeth look so silly and weird in pictures. Don't like drawing teeth, but I'm just trying to be accurate. I do think his nose could move up. Oh, there's a child at my door. Okay, it looks like this. This eye could probably get. It's because I'm talking in here. Everyone wants to know what I'm doing. Oh gosh, he's so cute. And he's got this. Okay. No, we'll start with this. It's hard to tell the lighting from this photo because it's like on the carpet, obviously, like before an event. So the lighting has like a flash. So there's like no actual like shadows on his face very much. Kind of just here. So I'm just going by what I know the shape of his face looks like. No, there's not gonna be that matter. No. Also, that video also had a part that was talking about how someone did an art progress video that was obviously tracing AI art because they rendered the whole face and then the rest of it was sketchy. Like, who works like that? And there are people who do. There are definitely people who do. Just like there are people who put their socks on, they put one sock on and then the shoe, and then they put on the other sock and then the other shoe. I've heard that people do that, which is nuts to me, but it's a thing. There are people who put in milk before the cereal. There are people who... I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, what else was it? Oh, Concerned Ape works like that. The creator of Stardew Valley. He put out like a teaser for his next game, and I remember reading the description, and he said that it might look more finished than it is because he works in what he called vertical slices. Like, he'll work out everything in one spot, and while the rest of the game like might not be that developed. And so there you go. Concerned Ape works like that. So there are people. I hate this nose. Hate this nose. Hate this nose. not Matt Berry's nose. I hate drawing real people noses because it's always just like, this is a nose, and I hate it. Okay. And then I should flood the back with like a solid color. Because this is like semi-transparent right now. Here, I'll use something closer to his flesh tone. Oh, maybe in the lighter area. This was another thing. People who are tracing will color pick and not realize like what the colors mean, or like how they got there. Because a lot of times colors like I saw it well put in another video. Colors depend on context, what's around them. Okay, that's fine for a base. Okay, and then something I like to do is I like to duplicate a layer if I want to paint directly on it, but I don't know if it'll come out good. That's something I do a lot. Let's pick a nice white man color. Yeah, we'll see if this even looks good. Maybe I'm just doing too much, you know? I have a problem of like over-rendering for how not... over-rendering for my style. Like making everything too painted. I think that looks okay. I'm gonna erase this. Do he's got a thing here. He's got a thing here. Right here. I guess. Oh shit, I lost the color I was using. That's another thing. I'm never trying to like profit off of... I'm not trying to profit off of YouTube. I want to eventually make like t-shirt designs maybe. I feel like I have some good ideas for t-shirt designs. But that way, like, if you're paying, you're just supporting me by getting something. I don't want to have to do ads or sponsors or anything like that. That just seems like a pain. Okay. I'm scared to add a lot of color for fear of like messing this up. Oh wait. If I'm not trying to get... I'm scared of fucking this up. But it's nice. It's going good. Look at that. It's Matt Berry. Yeah, I like my day job. I'm not really trying to not do that. I became a teacher because I like teaching kids math, and that's what I want to do. This is just like my side hobby. My hobby. What I almost went in to do with my life. I almost went to school for art. But I didn't, so I'm a casual, so don't give me critique. I'm not really looking for... I'm just not looking for it. That's the thing. I'm very okay with being good at being a math teacher and being mid at doing art. You know? I'm good at other things. If it's not... I'm not trying to improve at art. I'm gonna go back to college and learn... pursue a higher degree in math. I'm much more interested in that. Okay, I'm just gonna merge... I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that, because this is going well. His hair is way darker. I'm probably gonna put like an effect over all of his hair, just darken all of it at the end. And also his beard is really dark. I should add more to his beard. Another thing someone mentioned, that video mentioned, is choice of brushes being something to look for with AI art. I think that's true. Oh, ow. Okay. And then what I like to do is I like to merge down the... No, I'll color his stupid ascot. Merge the line art down and then kind of render in the line art too. Let's see. We're gonna go with like a reddish color, maybe like a wine red. Yeah, darker. Yeah, that looks like a color of ascot Laszlo would wear. Yeah, he's gonna need some darkening because this is all very brown shaded. He's much more dark colored. Okay. Maybe we'll do some... Maybe we'll like kind of... blend in some darkness. I'm feeling done with this for this like being just a little sketch. Oops, not that one. This one. Yeah, his hair's so fucking dark. It's like black. It's clearly brown, but it's like black. Whereas my hair is black, but in some lights it can look brown. You know what they say. Opposites attract. No, opposite for me would be like a... Well, let's not talk about race. Never mind. Okay. We're just gonna do this whole thing. I just know. Okay. Okay. And I think that I just need to fix some of this stuff I left till the very end. Beautiful hair. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't stop giggling over this. I love him so much. I need to watch more stuff with Matt Berry. I really only have seen What We Do in the Shadows, and he was in the Fallout TV show, both as Cogsworth and also like he appears. You might not like it, but this is the ideal man, the ideal form of a man. His eyes are just so squinty, you can't really see the whites of them. So that's why I kind of left this. We're just going to do it just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a darker shade of this. We're gonna fill in his eyebrows. Get some makeup. His eyebrows are really thick. I like that too. I like that his eyebrows are thick. Oh, what a cutie. I'm not gonna put lights in his eyes because it's not really present in the picture. Okay. Okay, this is almost done. This is practically done, right? It's Matt Berry. That looks weird. There we go. And then, let's see, he's got some warmth in his color. And I kind of stayed in the same, I generally stayed in the same area. I didn't do very much variety here because I'm more like trying to get the drawing of it. I don't know why I did that. Down there. Down there. I don't know if this is gonna look good. I don't know if this is gonna help or make it worse. That's a little better. And it's good enough. I am not even. This is just for fun. This is just a sketch to do a thing. So I'm not even gonna upload this anywhere. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Please don't subscribe.